till my bones caught fire. Seen you splitting right before your eyes. Our shadows glowing black and blue as the burns erase the bruise. I'm not waiting for the temperature to drop. I'm just watching for this fever to stop. Watch my body explode, bursting in the air. As my blood rolls, tell me what you hear.
Be careful as you leave. And there's enough of giving, and everybody hurts. And there's enough of giving, and everybody hurts. And there's enough of giving, and everybody hurts. And everybody hurts. When I'm here with you, when I'm here with you, when I'm here with you, I feel so confused. When I'm here with you, I am falling, falling, I'm crawling back up. When I'm here with you, when I'm here with you, when I'm here with you, when I'm here with you. Last night I came around from 10 till 4 to hear the same excuse again. We argued barefoot on the kitchen floor. It was such a rush, but enough's enough. Baby, let's slow down. We're not thinking clearly, moving too fast to see. I will love you better than you know. I will love you better. I will love you better. Slow down. We're running on empty. It's getting harder to see that I will love you better than you know. I will love you better. I will love you better. I will love you better than you know. I will love you better than you know. Why does it feel like we've been here before? Like running circles in the dark. just know I'm ready to walk out your door. It was such a rush, but enough's enough. Baby, let's slow down. We're not thinking clearly, moving too fast to see. I will love you better than you know. I will love you better. I will love you better. Slow down. We're running on empty. It's getting harder to see that I will love you better than you know. I will love you better. I will love you better. I will love you better than you know. I will love you better than you know.
Pretty good, you?
I will love you better than you know. I will love you better than you know. You enter my dreams when I drift off. You keep out the bad things. I'm not afraid to close my eyes when you hold me. Sleepwalker, leaving light on for me.
Just another normal day. The Well, let's see. I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock. Ate some breakfast. Got ready, and then got on to my first class at 9:10. Did school till about 12 o'clock, around like lunchtime, and then got off of school for a bit, ate lunch, came back up, did some homework, and then came here. Yeah. I do remember playing them, but I do not remember how good they are. And this is Sky Blue Ping, right? On the Raptor. So I honestly don't know how well the Sundale plays, but I know that the Raptors are a pretty well-rounded team, and I think if they can work together as a team, then they could probably move on to round 4, if I'm correct. Yeah, yeah. I last year when I played for the Raptors, I started out maybe like plat 2 or something like that. And then over I progressed very quickly, got up to diamond 3 pretty fast by the end of the year, then went into Cibola as a high diamond 3 champ 1, and then now I am on my way up to GC. Yeah. I think my brain works a way to where if I see someone do something, I say, I want to learn how to do that. I want to be that great someday, and I want to do it quickly. So I put the time, work, and effort into that until I get it down perfectly or down to where it's good and consistent. Same with my schoolwork. If I see that my friends are getting good grades and that makes me want to get good grades and like be consistent with my grades and stuff. And it's just like plays all out into different things in the world and Rocket League. It's just that if when I watch the pros play in RLCS, that I see what they do and I try to implement what they do into my gameplay, which then turns out to make me better and make me rank up faster than I would say someone who like can't play the game as much as like some other people, but sometimes you can't really control that. So it all depends on how much time and effort you put into the game. Mhm. All right, so looks like um, Sundale has won the kickoff for the first match. Um, JMMS getting pretty good, uh, I would say pretty good pressure in the first 20 seconds. And as we've seen in their last series against ACMS, they had constant pressure. So if they can keep this up, then I think they'll be looking good to win the series. We got can't Lil Taliax, Lil Uzi, General Apple. Yeah, I'm like in Trust wearing the energy decal for the Fennec. Um, I see that JMMS is putting lots and lots of pressure, and it's just so is Sundale. I think Sundale's putting lots of pressure on JMMS as well. Kind of just hitting it back and forth between each other, and it all depends on how much pressure each team puts on each other until one person makes the mistakes and ends up scoring on their goal. Well, I can't really say anything yet as opposed to what will happen in the next matchup since no one's really scored yet. But um, Trustall was having, yeah. Well, the first game definitely is the most nerve-wracking for any team, whether you're playing middle school WRMSEC or you're playing RLCS pro level. It really doesn't matter, but the first game is always the most nerve-wracking. And I think as the more time goes on, second game is always better for both teams, either if you win or lose. Ooh, Hempstead almost having the first goal of the series, but does get saved by Sundale. Just getting a great clear off the ball. Does try to get some pressure off and doesn't end up
Okay.
going Hampstead, hitting it off to Sundale's side. Clutch. Oh, good thing he missed that. I think if he hit that, he would have owned gold.
Perfect. Shout out to Mr. Savage. Lets me know my mic was not working. We are all pumped and good to go. Savage, thanks for the follow. It takes good fans and support sometimes to troubleshoot what we got going on, but we have our mic working now. I think everyone could hear Piggy before, so if not, welcome back to the stream, everybody. I feel like I'm back in the show.
I do feel like it will go into OT with no goals for this first
You're telling
match.
me game
And it
number one,
does.
OT
Game
baby.
number one, OT, no goals at all. What do you have to say about this, Lego? Welcome, Lego, to the stream, by the way.
All right. We're going to try and keep up and everything, make sure it's all good to go.
Ooh, just, oh, almost gets the goal, but didn't have enough boost to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully our mic's working well. I want everybody to be able to hear this fantastic event because we're in OT of game number one in the best of 5 here for the Western region. Hopefully everything is coming in order.
Oh!
I don't know what just
Hampstead.
happened. The mic started working. Like, I think we were talking about this before people in the audience even knew because they couldn't hear me.
Hampstead gets a crossbar down shot, and it looks like Lil Lax own goals it by trying to save it, but it does look like Trust would have put that in anyway. Game one going to the JMMS Raptors for this
So
first part of the series.
let's talk about this here, gentlemen. Mike wasn't working, but we were talking to the audience about, building up in the match. It starts with, the first couple of minutes, people are filling each other out. You're kind of nervous, right? This is more than a ranked game. This is the most important of all Rocket League matches. Walk us through like how that evolution happens as you're playing. Like, how do you change your play, and what happens as you get into game number 2? What would you be thinking as a player in this series? Piggy, take it away. Lego, either one.
Um, well, if I were on the Raptors side, I would just say, um, as Lego would say, he would just tell us if we won the first game, we would just go, all right, good job. Let's keep it up. Keep the pressure going. Keep your mentality up. Let's get this win in game number 2. And if we were down one game, like if we were in the Mustangs position, what can we do differently in this next game to maybe get around the Raptors defense to maybe come up on top?
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. Lego, do you approve?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, let's get
Yeah.
into it. Game
It's,
number 2.
it's
Lego,
so
tell us
good.
why that's important.
Well, it's just all about mentality at that point because you're thinking, oh yeah, we got this game in number 2. Well, just think more carefully about positioning rather than being, I guess, cocky at that point.
Right. I mean, so you're thinking, what's going through Sundale's mind right now? It's game number 2. They lost in overtime, really close battle. What do you think they're thinking?
Well, since it was the first game, you're getting used to your opponents, and I guess that's how every first game is. And right now they're just trying to capitalize on the mistakes. So I would say that's ideally what I would think.
Okay. And a big goal there by Hamsty, gonna put up a early lead, something that would be very valuable here, knowing that well, the game went 5 minutes without a goal, and we only went 30 seconds here, game number 2, and it's already 1-0 Raptors. How you doing out there, viewers? Are you enjoying the show? Do you like our casters? Do you like what's going on? Let's hear it here in the chat box. Are you going for Sundale? Are you here for the Raptors? Who is going to take this best of 5?
Oh, the net is open. Could this be
Oh,
a chance? Oh,
trust with the dunk leading it to their side. Oh, Hamsty. Let's go double Hamsty. Close enough. Hamsty gets the goal.
yeah. Next best thing.
I mean, what do you call that? Just a little single tap?
Honest, honestly, in these lower ranks, if you hit it off the backboard, then that's honestly like
Legit.
it's the meta basically in these lower ranks. If you hit it on the backboard, the players aren't that well like rounded into the game or in that point of the game yet to where they can know how to defend those backboard shots. Oh no! Sundale gets the own goal on
The rotation
Trust.
was there, but it just, I mean, Lego, break it down. What just happened?
I'll say the Mustangs just got caught up with each other and they couldn't rotate properly. As in lower ranks, you just start learning rotation, and they just kind of got caught up with each other.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I get caught up in the net, and I'm like, oh, I'm stuck, and here it comes. Oh, what a shot! Just
Yeah.
talking
Trust
about
with the shot.
the momentum and the tornado spin with the Hades bomb. A lot going on here. Diamond 2 winner happened to pick that bad boy up yesterday, I believe, playing with Medulo. Shout out to all APS players watching and supporting the stream. We got a lot of great people out there. I can tell by your avatars we're having some fun. You know what? It's time to make some of those avatars dance. Make sure you redeem some of our channel points here. We're having a good time. Game number 2, 4-0. Raptors doing a great job here, casting live here with Lego and Piggy from CHS Esports. We're glad you're here.
Happy to be here, Coach. It's always nice to support, the younger generations,
And some of these players, I know Trust is going to Cibola next year. He could be on the Cibola esports team next year as well.
Yeah, that's the cool part about the community here is a lot of people know that they're going to be playing again against each other, you know, in a couple years. I know, like, for viewers out there like Raven King and Stoic Muffin, and there's some awesome players who are definitely moving on up, and they're going to be playing each other for a while, and it's kind of fun to think about that the community doesn't, like, hate each other. It's just kind of a grown... I mean, all of APS esports wants to succeed. Oh, and Hampstead putting APS on his back. Or maybe the hood.
Again, with the backboard defense, like I was saying, these lower ranks don't really know how to defend those backboard shots yet, so that led into Lil Jax missing the ball and it being a wide open net for Hampstead. Close attempt again by Hampstead. JMMS still trying to keep pressure in this last minute and a half. Let's see if Sundale can get a goal or two, maybe in this last minute.
Let's see what happens. Oh, Jeraba putting it to the side, not gonna be enough. Beautiful play. Oh, an attempt, Trust.
Oh, the fake by Trust, that was beautiful.
I almost feel like I saw Trust look over like he might have passed it. Look at, he's like, should I?
That was a beautiful fake by Trust.
You know, some people might, you know, be like, what just happened? I'm like, oh, there's a little bit of ease on the gas there, right? To kind of throw the opponent off. That's what a kind of a fake can look like in this game. Oh, and
Lil Jax gets the first goal of Sundale in this series.
Man.
Looks like Trust kind of messed up his kickoff, and
Up in the chat
Jax.
for little tall Jax, everybody getting the first one on the board, getting everybody going. Lego, a minute into this, you know, a minute left here. How do you send a message going into Game 3 if you're Sundale? What type of play might you be participating in? What type of style might you switch up to right now with 58 seconds left? Oh, is that one good?
Oh, General Apple with the dunk on Trust, I think. Yeah, Trust.
All right, so you're 2 goals in. You're 54 seconds down from the game. What's going through your head as a player?
Honestly,
As
just...
a player? Wow.
Oh, as a player.
Yeah, like right now, how would you change? What would you do? You're little Jacob with the ball right now. How's it gonna be? Are you going
Honestly.
demo? Or are you just going all 3? Oh my
Oh,
God!
Lil Jacob, looks like they're
my.
coming back.
Who would have
Honestly,
guessed?
what's going in my head right now is like,
Wow.
if I were them, this is exactly what I would be doing. I would be getting as much pressure as humanly possible against JMMS to make them scared and basically fall back.
This is insane. Loving the tenacity here by Sundale. I mean, we did have scored 2 goals in like 10 seconds. We were talking about them like they knew. They're stream sniping their own game. It's Inception. We're making this comeback. We're manifesting it. Casters, what's gonna happen next? All right, you didn't call that. You did not call that, Casters. You did not call that. No, it does not count. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rocket League. Hades bomb. It looks like a big giant, like, flatulent thing came out. It's like a big
It's like a
bomb.
miniature version of the nuke.
Yeah. Trust, thinking about it, gets it tipped forward. Little Jakey gonna get it to the corner, possibly giving another opportunity. Gonna bounce off the ceiling and down.
I think that secures game 2 for JMMS. Oh! Little Jacob had the shot and hit crossbar down. But again, that does give the Raptors their second win of the series out of the best of 5. If they win this next match, that will be a clean 3-0 sweep for the Raptors.
Yeah, you know, I want to give it out to the Mustangs here. If you take a look, or not take a look, but if you think about their gameplay here, I think they all played pretty evenly. General Apple, Little Jacob, Little Tall Jacks, I think they all had about 250, 300 points apiece. Where, I think you look on the Raptor side, you see the point disparity a little bit different. Trust with 800 points. You see Hamsty with 400 and Clutch Raccoon with 122. So Clutch Raccoon looking for a goal next game. Looks like Trust and Hamsty 4 and 3 apiece. And, going back to the Mustangs, they all got a goal last game. So shout out to all of them for equally participating on that offensive front. What are your thoughts here, Lego, going into game number 3?
Well, I mean, if the Mustangs are able to score 3 goals, was it in like a minute and a half?
Yeah, it was insane.
I think if they keep up that pressure, then they're able to just score automatically within the first minute of the game with the pressure that they created last game.
That's right. This is going to be huge. We have a group of 6th graders this year, Sundale is talking about, and, mentioning some of their success. They had 8 teams this year. Sundale, whoa, what a save by Trust. 8 teams, and you know what? Shout out to the coaches who made that happen. You cannot have an esports team without people who work their butts off to make this happen. It is not all play, and everybody here watching that today knows that. There's a lot that goes on behind to make this happen, and we're just really excited that you're here to share it with us, because this is the fun part, watching them compete. Oh, and a beautiful play there. Sundale getting some congratulations from the viewers here on a awesome program. I mean, 8 teams is no joke. That's just so many talented players, scholar gamers having a good time at school. So I envy that. If I was an octopus, I could do that. I just don't know. I also could flip reset probably.
Oh yeah, my flip resets are off. I've been playing a whole week, and that you can see that when I play right now, because I'm practicing, and it's that week really shaved off some skill,
I feel ya. Looks like we kind of have a brand new game here. I mean, what do you guys see here? It looks neck and neck. We're 2 minutes in. Trust, who initially had 800 points, now has 98 with about half the game going on. And, I mean, people are sub 100. Oh! I'm sorry.
Speaking of Trust, he hits it in the bottom right corner for JMMS's first goal of his game, putting them in the lead and putting pressure on Sundale.
I think they knew what we were talking about.
It's like right as we say something happens. Oh, and Little Jax gets another kickoff goal against Trust.
Wow. What a goal.
1-1 in this series. Again, close matchup.
Dude, close matchup. Let's go. All right. Play-by-play Lego. Give it to us. Where are we at and where are we going? What's happening here?
Clutch Raccoon gets a beautiful 50.
That's going to be a tough one.
I mean, I'm just speechless, The games are going back and forth.
This is back and forth. I mean, we were just talking about Clutch needing to step up, and then I mean, it's like they all are responding.
Oh
my gosh.
Again, another kickoff goal.
Okay, here we go.
beautiful shot by Hampsey and a wonderful save by Jenner Apple.
All right, here, folks.
Oh, they both
Oh!
missed. Can they get the goal? And they do.
I think there might be a game 4 because there's just if we're gonna go back and forth like this, like I've done the math. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be close. It's gonna end up being like 7-8 or something. All right, let's go. Let's shoot for another goal. What, in like 20 seconds? That would be nice. Fans want some more goals, right? Nothing but goals. Trust going to get the fans' goals. Taps off the ceiling. Wall. Yes! What a goal! Actually makes the call happen for the fans. Answers the call to make it something that the fans just, they want more from. Oh, what a play.
The net is currently open. Jacob does get the save. Jim is trying to keep as much pressure up as possible so Sundale doesn't get any more goals, but Sundale does have the pressure currently.
You know, a minute to go, and the reality is the game is far from over. Uh-oh. You know, those are great. Clutch Raccoon trying to take it. Gonna follow him up the wall with it. Mita misses. Gonna give him a little bit of pressure, but little Jacob gonna get that to the middle. Little Tax pops it to the side. And with 25 seconds to go, it's gonna be a matter of possession here. Sundale is gonna need a goal here in the next about 10 seconds to really put the pressure on the Raptors. And keeps it up. Keeps a chance.
And that is going to secure the series. Went to the Raptors 3-0 in the series.
Okay.
GG's.
Yes, to everybody. Oh, I love state-on-state competition. And you know what's even better? There is more Rocket League to happen here. We have another best of 5 about to unfold. Don't go anywhere. About 5 minutes from now, we are going to go live with a varsity matchup between Sundale, Raptors, and Mustangs, and we are looking forward to it. So don't go anywhere. Play some ads for trust. We will see you in a bit. Get a snack. All right, looking good, fellas. We're having some fun here. Loving it.
Oh my, I lost my touch. The Rocket League stuff.
That's okay.
I've been playing too many other games. And, you know, the mechanics are there, but just the execution is terrible. I've been playing too much mouse and keyboard now.
Too much mouse and keyboard, kids, can do you wrong. Shout out to everybody here watching the stream.
Hey
Hopefully
guys,
you're having a
this
good
is
time.
Andre from Trap Nation. Hope you're all having incredible holiday breaks.
Good to have everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying these avatars. I'm having a fun time with dropping bombs on all you. If you haven't followed, make sure you do so. Drop some love in the stream. We're playing these games every Thursday, and we're doing it because we care about kids. We care about learning. We're trying to have a good time here. Let us know if you're having a good time. Redeem those points here in the channel. Show some love.
Counted all your aces, you ain't winning. Your phone book full of numbers and names. All them vain decisions keep you jaded. You could have found the one, but you won't change. So aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should, I'll be glad to meet me. If I were you, aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. I make a real good song.
How was your day, everybody?
Time is ticking slow. Yes, you're overdue. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Just ran away
I
from some
think you
ghosts.
should.
Just trying to live that
I think
life.
you should, yeah.
Man, it's good to have you all. You're in the right place with us here this afternoon, I'll tell you that.
Aren't you glad to meet me? aren't you glad to meet me? I think you
Dr.
should,
Harvey.
I'll be glad to
You got
meet
it.
me. If I were
The
you,
varsity
aren't you
team's
glad to
having
meet
trouble
me?
because I
I
think
think you should.
there's like 2 separate matches.
Yeah, they need to leave. We are starting a new one. So
What's the new one?
same thing as the old one. So everyone has to get out of the old match. And we have a new arena and a new set of teams, and I'm ready in there, so I'll let them know.
Aren't you glad to meet me? I really think you should, yeah. Aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should, I'll be glad to meet me. If I were you, aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. I make a real good song out of you, time and ticking slow. Yes, you're overdue, aren't you glad to meet me? I think you should. I mean, I really think you should, yeah.
Cause I didn't think that I was cut enough to bleed. Then I saw my secrets getting swallowed by the sea. Through a telescope, I saw a diamond glow. How you brought me home, I guess I'll never know. With God as my witness, never had it so good. Jumping into love, fire sets a dry wood. Started off as nothing, now it's gold, and it's all on you. With God as my witness, never had it so good. Jumping into love, fire sets a dry wood. Started off as nothing, now it's gold, and it's all on you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. And it is going to be time for Rocket League, folks. Let's go. We have Varsity Raptors taking on Sundale in another varsity high-level performance here this afternoon. And I am here with Lego and Piggy and Medulo here from La Cueva High School. It looks like we now have 3 casters. How's everybody doing here this afternoon? Very good. Good to have you all here on the stream. Let's see where this game takes us. We're just 27 seconds in, and looks like the pace has already picked up from the last series. Off the wall, Mint does some type of somersault, and it's going to be back and forth play here. Trying to get some possession. Sundale doing a good job. Greg missing a shot going wide, but a good attempt. And maybe a pass here. Nope, goes a little bit in and going to go for that. Wow. Walk us through here, gentlemen. What happens, casters?
I think they tried to control the ball near their net, but they just, messed up and hit it way too far.
Yeah, ended up bouncing off their car.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens. That can happen to the best of us here. All right, Woozy coming in with an aerial, does a little flipsy and puts it in far post. Coming in off of that, we'll go to a Woozy camp. Coming in with Space Station game and does an aerial. Judges, what would you give that out of 10?
I'm not sure actually.
You're not sure? You're only 10
Well,
choices.
compared
I'm
to
going
what?
to get an 8. I don't know. You're the judges. You get to compare. You're whatever you think. You the judge.
Say 7.
What a block there. I think that was by Mint.
They hit it way too high and it hit the ceiling. A lot of people control.
Mint getting a nice little possession piece to kind of bring it back to the net and flick it over. Beautiful shot there.
Sundale was also out of position in the net too. Caused a double commit.
All right, well, let's get some more play-by-play action. I am going to wait to give some analysis here at the end of the game. We'll leave it here to Lego, Piggy, and Modulo to give you your play-by-play.
Alright, double tap?
Oh. Greg messed him up.
Pretty awkward situation for Minch right now.
Oh, Woozy, let's go, Woozy. Woozy, okay, Woozy. Woozy takes a back boost.
There we go.
Min is just waiting.
Double commit.
Oh, Min.
Yeah.
Min with the upper right corner shot, bro. This man's slotting it right now. Oh my.
Oh no, all 3
Who
of
is
them
this
over
man?
there.
They seem to like try to get possession, but they like just don't near their net. It
Yeah.
kind of costs them a few goals.
Oh, wow, what a play there by Midnight Fury.
And that was close.
Beautiful defensive play, I believe, by Awuzie. Trying to go for the flipped reset, but will not, and going to require that Raptors make a little bit more connection on these tricky plays.
Uzi has possession.
Ooh, nice one.
Time. Everybody else is back. Takes over 1. Last defender. Catching it off guard. It's a good demo.
It looks like the Raptors are taking significant control here. It looks like one man kind of comes in, one gamer I should say, and then kind of tries to make something happen with that triangle that seems to form when you're playing pretty well and fair here. What are your thoughts here and what you guys see here first game?
I see a lot of like control of the ball with like 1v3s, and then the other 2 in JMMS stay back, and so it's just kind of is it Rappers? Yeah, no. I don't know the other name. Sundale.
Sundale Mustang, that's right, yep.
Sundale's having problems clearing the ball or taking possession after these 1v3s. If they could maybe do that, I think they could turn this game around.
I'm looking at the Mustangs on the leader here board. Midnight Fury with 200 points. Fire and Ice, love the name by the way, 199. Shake and Bake, oh my gosh, all 3 all-star names by the way, 170 points. And they all have a little bit of offense. Midnight with 3 shots, though, kind of prevailing on the team. You might see, I think, Midnight head manning that ball a little bit more maybe than Shake and Bake. I think you're going to see Shake and Bake a little bit in the back. But going into game 2, it looks like Mint getting 450 points with 3 goals, 4 shots on net, with a Woozy with 1 goal and 4 shots. Greg playing a little bit more defensively like he's known to play, getting 287 points. So I'm interested in what's going to happen here for game number 2. What are your thoughts? Predict the score here, gentlemen. Take your turns.
2-1. Raptors.
We're gonna go with the nice Germany 8-2.
8-2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe the French 20-50. I don't know.
The French? No one.
Uh,
Never heard of that one. We're going to see what happens here. I'm hoping Sundale's going to keep it real close because they have some firefight within them. Sundale is a awesome place to play esports, and so I'm really hoping that they are going to put some points on the board, notable of clipping and showing off to their friends in school. This is the playoffs here, top 16, and these teams earned a spot over here amongst the 50 or so that have, I think it was 47 entered this tournament. So it's really, really awesome to see that Sundale is in the top 16. Fire and Ice, baby. Oh, wait. Fire. You could make a rap song with the names from Sundale. I mean, I'm not going to do it unless there's game 5. But, you know,
Pinch.
let's see what happens.
Cool. I like Shake and Bake. Almost Midnight Fury gets to.
Midnight seems to have a lot of control with that car. I see that air roll happening.
A lot closer than last game. It's definitely in Raptors' side more often.
And I think we were speaking about that in the earlier JV game. You know, the match tends to evolve with each game a little bit. You know, I think the games get closer and closer, or they end up getting further and further apart. We've seen that in many different levels of play.
Excellent save by Shake and Bake.
Trying to get it. Gonna be a potential aerial chance for Greg. Greg pops it up, flies around, calls it for the coach, potentially getting a clip, but Midnight Fury says, absolutely not, with a 6 save by Shake and Bake. Are you kidding me? Awesome.
Just keeps happening. It's such a close match. It's. I was about to say it's almost it's almost half a 0-0, but it's still very close. 1 goal is not a lead you can rely on.
All right,
Yeah,
having a
there's
good
still
time.
over half the game left too, so.
Yeah. Almost a kickoff goal. Shake Bake with possession. Maybe you can turn it in. Demo.
With the demo, yep.
Damn, that was a really good play.
Fire and Ice takes it up the wall.
The demo.
Oh, sorry.
Clearing
Shake
out
and
the
Bake
only
comes
defense.
in and just does exactly what he's known for. Shakes and bakes, and I think Fire and Ice just like... I tell you what, these names are insane. I love them. Shake and Bake, get in there. A Woozy says no. Pops it up, finds a missed position. Midnight. Shake and Bake. Midnight. I love it. You know, it's like poetry when you say these players' names.
Yeah, their names are definitely.
Yeah, Greg.
There's Shake and Bake, and then there's just Greg.
Greg.
Yeah.
I'm XX Greg. XX.
Ooh,
Oh, and I didn't study enough physics to know what
that
just
only
happened,
gets
and
one in.
I went to 11 years of college. I don't know where the ball went, where it came from, or how it got out of the net, but it did not go in. And we go on tied 1-1. Sundale playing on another level. Fire and Ice getting pumped up by their future rap album they're going to be making. This is what it's all about. Midnight. Potential, it's a risky play out the corner that I make a lot, and then people score right off that bounce.
Yeah, it's definitely risky. If they aren't committing, then you just kind of give the ball to them.
Now, this is
The
a
risk-
different game, right?
This is such a different game than it was last time.
Oh, Midnight! Rap album, it's signed. Midnight pops it up.
And then he gets that bottom corner touch.
Wow, kind of throws everybody off thinking it was going to be kind of placed in the middle there, but actually got some shot placement.
Yeah.
Raptors looking to respond, now down a goal here, and a beautiful shot there by Awuzie gets blocked, and the Raptors going to rotate back. Clean up on aisle 7, shake and bake all over the floor there. Going for the more challenging touch off that wall. Both players kind of run into each other. Fire and Ice dumps it into the corner. Mint going to be thinking about how to play this. Gets a double commit there. Awuzie. Greg chatting it up.
30 seconds. It's definitely, oh my.
And Midnight finds a position.
Midnight's doing so well this game, along with Shake and Bake.
So we got 20 seconds left. What do you think is going through the minds of Varsity right now? Oh no, how are we gonna get this early goal here in the next 10 seconds? Or we got a demo, or what do they do?
Not really sure.
You just play as is?
I'd say everybody plays more aggressively when there's 20 seconds and you're 2 down, but even 1 down. But maybe that's what's going through their heads. Maybe like they don't communicate it, but they're definitely being more aggressive.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, good analysis there. I definitely think Raptors gonna need to get some more points up on the board. Taking a look at the spread here. What do you all notice here from our data? We know that ping's red, but I mean, other than the obvious, what do we got here? Describe the performance through the points.
It's Shake and Bake, definitely the passer with the 2 assists. That first play he did with the pass mid and then the demo, that was really good. And then the third goal that they scored was his pass off of a corner to Midnight. And Midnight is also just like scoring everything. It was just like top of the net with the third goal and just like exact placement for the second goal.
I think that was, well said. Fans want to know, what was the score of the first game? Quiz time, viewers. What was the score of the first Raptor Varsity game? All right, we are going into game number 3. We made predictions in game number 2. What do you think this time? Lego, what's your prediction?
We're gonna go with the basic overtime.
You're going with the basic overtime. You know what? Everybody wants overtime, except for the players. Let's get it. Game number 3. I believe Raptors won the first match, and the Sundale Mustangs won the second, and we are in game number 3 of a best of 5 in the round 3 Western Regional Middle School Esports Conference tournament. Awuzie getting the pop in, but just getting demoed, bullied. See if he is going to take that as the match progresses. Take it away, gentlemen.
Oh my, he's going for the double tap or air dribble. I'm not sure what he's going for. He almost hit the dunk.
Oh my gosh!
It was very close.
That was a save of the century.
Pops it up.
Oh, no,
Nice
Woozy.
team play. That's a
Coming
three-man
in.
passing play.
1, 2.
2,
Wow,
3.
really proud of the Raptors on that. Way to respond. Clip that, audience. That's a great one. People
Bit of a
commenting
tough
on the play field.
situation.
Ooh,
Bit
two.
of a tough situation right after kickoff, but that's a good clear.
Mint getting the boost on that one. Going down. Going to be a backup pass. It might be a clippable moment. Midnight with a beautiful touch to play defense, but it might just help the Raptors. It doesn't go all the way in, but Midnight getting a chance to juggle with Mint just
No boost.
savagely wrecking into him.
Oh, he's going for the slingshot. Just hits it backboard.
We may
Oh,
have
wow.
lost Piggy in the mix. I believe our caster has now gone off air. I think he went to go get coffee and donuts for everyone. I don't know where he went, but we are missing
There we
Piggy. Lego, you still with us though, right?
Oh yeah.
All right,
Definitely.
let's go. Turn the mics up. It's 2 minutes in to the third match of round 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Sundale, California versus Albuquerque, New Mexico. And off the post it goes, and then to the side it bounces. A little miscommunication there by the Raptor squad on defense, and it's going to be some awkward defense, and it's successfully deployed. Popped up. I mean, what does Sundale need to do? It looks like the Raptors, in my opinion, have stepped it up. I mean, what do you all think?
They've definitely stepped up their game. Sundale getting like that other game, they had I'd say like 75% of the game was on the Raptors side, but now it's a bit less. Raptors taking possession more. Maybe they challenge earlier. That could work on the Raptors.
Good point. Minute and 55 to go, and I can almost feel the tension in the stream. I mean, you're kind of holding your breath. How is this gonna go? It's kind of at this level. I think with these players, who's gonna make a mistake? Who's gonna not get there for that block? Oh, we were just talking about this. How does it all happen? Every time I talk about it, manifest destiny here, ladies and gentlemen. Proof. Life is a simulation. Just kidding, it's not. Welcome to your real world. All right, it's 1-1, 140 left. I heard somebody mention overtime.
Lego overtime is what he called.
Fans, streamers, viewers, is there going to be overtime? I want to hear it in the chat. 1 minute and 28 seconds to go. Don't forget to spend your points up in the channel. Have some fun with the commands to make your avatars dance. It's round 3 of the playoffs, for gosh sakes. Have some fun. Both teams going on. Sundale.
1v1? Actually, 1v2. Woozy's taking up the wall.
What a play with the composure.
Trying for the air dribble.
Oh, gets denied, but
Just
Mint
hits off.
whispers
Great
it in.
pass.
Just sends a little whisper. It's okay, Woozy, and just slides it into the side. What? You gotta love your friends when they're there, right? But you hate them when they're about to steal that goal in the air from you. But if you miss, they're like, oh man, thanks for being there. Like right away, you're like, oh, I'm so glad you were there. They take it from you, you're like, what were you even doing near me?
I think misses like that can definitely be better than not missing it sometimes.
Oh,
Because if you miss something that they might think is easy, and then they all commit on it, then you have really easy touch for your teammate. And that's not exactly what happened there, but it is a good strategy if you're just completely missing than to hit it off the backboard or something. Well, that's a good 15.
35 seconds to go, and it looks,
Overtime?
I mean, I think the crowd's looking for OT. Lego.
Yo.
Let's hear the play-by-play.
I got you. Oh gosh, their names.
Good luck.
I want to go fast, but at the same time, I'm gonna have a problem saying all their names.
Go ahead and say a woozy because it's 3-2. 7 seconds have gone by. And
Great
Lego.
touch by Mint catching all of the defense on the back foot, and Uzi just capitalizes on that and scores.
Ooh, Wizzy or mid. Oh,
Kickoff
kickoff.
goal.
Okay, things are getting a little bit spicy.
Are they gonna Sundale gonna respond with 2 kickoff goals for overtime? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it at this point.
Ooh, this is going to be... All right. This is when I yell, everyone go, and they're like, wait, what? And then I just boost. This is that moment of the game. It's 17 seconds left. I've asked a lot about what, I would do to you guys in these situations. I go for the demo. Maybe I send something confusing in the chat, it doesn't make any sense. And then I go for something that no one's ever seen before. This is a good example. Oh, and it's just missed. What a beautiful attempt. Nice play style by both teams.
And
what a close game.
It's so close.
Casters are like, we're going into OT. Tell you what we're going into. It's yours truly. We're going into your favorite one and only ad break.
Oh yes, we love those.
Just a classic ad break for all you fans out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it is game number 4. We're watching Varsity JMMS versus Sundale, and shout out to Sundale. They got 8 teams, they got great coaches, they got some great players. It is a 2-1 series right now, and the games have gotten super close, and I'm excited for game number 4. I don't know about you. Let's get into it.
In the air near their side. Mint able to push it there.
Yeah, looking really good there.
Double commit. Greg with the shot. It's pretty good placement.
Fast pace there too, I believe.
Yeah, Mint beat 2 people, and then one just in net, kind of awkward.
Fire and Ice with the kickoff win, but gonna be bumped by his teammate. Awuzie ollies over them, and Greg just dumps it into the side, hoping to do a nice pinch that pops it up high enough for some hope, but makes a cheeky little pass. Raptors are everywhere here.
Syracuse, that's gonna be tough 50. Wins it. He has a 1v2. Gets bumped out of the way by Fire and Ice. Right above, hitting backboard. Almost a backboard read.
there by Mint to get it out. 1-0 lead here for the Raptors.
Oh, nice shot. 2-0 lead. I have like no idea what's going on in this game ever because these teams are just so unpredictable. I mean, like that first game and second game is
I
like,
know,
completely
it's
different.
tough. The game's evolving every single play, I feel like. It's 2-0. I feel like Sundale should have been back for that one, so we'll see what happens as we move forward. I know that like there's still a lot of time left in this game, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Nice hit by Greg to try and get it back out. Who's he gonna take it? Oh, luckily, ceiling shot. Mint going for some backup there. Greg hoping to try and make a play out of this. It does. Get some pressure. Beautiful block by Midnight.
Maybe the pass? Oh. That was a good pass by Shake and Bake. Again with the demo.
Oh!
Crossbar.
Big shout out again to all our viewers here tonight. Thanks for joining our stream and enjoying some middle school Rocket League, which I must say is sometimes unpredictable and always enjoyable because you never know what's going to happen from game to game. You might see a ceiling shot, you might see something you've never even seen before. Oh, wow.
Good day.
Getting word that G.I. Sanchez in Albuquerque has moved into the top 8. Really happy to hear that. Hoping that Eisenhower Middle School, another middle school from Albuquerque, makes it into the top 8 as well. It would be great to have 4 teams from New Mexico in the top 8. Be pretty fair, maybe the remaining being Arizona and Californian teams. So we'll see what happens. Next season we have teams from Washington. We have all the way up the coast teams participating in the Pacific time zone. So I think we're going to move to about 47 teams to maybe like, it could be, 60 or 70. So I'm really excited for the next spring season, which will lead to a national championship. What a shot attempt.
Almost. Really good 50.
Wow, look at this
Shot
one.
and target.
Oh my.
They could clutch it out.
They
It was
could.
9 seconds.
Come back. Wow, what a shot by Midnight. Sundale gotta be proud of that goal.
Two people on kickoff. Ensuring that doesn't go into the side.
Doesn't go to the side you want. Come on, how many more people can we send on the kickoff? It's gonna stay up in the air as long as possible.
So up.
Stay. No! Yes! Do it for the crowd. Let's go, Sundale. Yes! Go, 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 go! Oh, good job, everybody. Sundale.
That was a really good game.
Really good game. That was awesome. Congrats to both teams. Sundale with a heck of a performance. Everyone getting shots and saves on both sides. Really happy to see everyone participating at their highest level. Want to congratulate the Raptors for taking that series 3-1. Congratulations to everybody for all of your participancy. And Raptors will be moving on to the top 8 along with Raptor JV and apparently G.I. Sanchez. So we are super excited to bring some New Mexico talent to this massive conference that spans from California to New Mexico. That's kind of what we do here. We try and get all these teams together from all around the Southwest, and we put them together and see how they're going to compete and play. And we have a variety of levels, and some schools have teams that started off with kids who have never played before, and some schools have teams with kids that have been playing a long time. And speaking to Modulo here, or Modulo, whatever way you want to pronounce it, where do you go to school? What do you do?
I just go to school at La Cueva. I play Rocket League for like most of my free time. So
Now, it gets pretty competitive when you get into high school. I would say that in order to kind of to be able to play, and to have some fun at a higher level, you might be looking at Diamond Champ or Grand Champ or higher, right? I mean, what's the difference you think between middle school play and high school play?
um, middle school, they don't have enough time really to get as good as high school teams. I mean, there are people in high school that have been playing since middle school, so that's
Right.
also a factor. They just have more time. But like, and there's a lot of teams that have been started up that have eighth graders, so they like instantly go to high school. But it's really great how there's like sixth graders. I think that can like really heighten the level of play with middle school.
I think so too. I think in the long run, having middle school esports around is going to impact, the whole scene. And you can see in California, coaches are putting the best foot forward they can and saying, all right, let's do this game thing. How can we get this? How can we make games get you to go to school and to get you to focus? And how can you compete on our behalf? I definitely think. It's growing in that sense. I mean, I hear a lot of people say things like, like I wish I had that in my school, right? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, did you have esports, Modulo, in middle school?
I actually played Rocket League only because of high school, high school esports. So I started freshman year. Now played too much Rocket League, but I'll say esports is really fun. It's also great motivation getting on varsity compared to JV.
Yeah, no, that's
But
well said. I think as you go through high school, you're going to experience just like many high school students and just K through 12 students experience this kind of like liberating feeling of oh, I play Rocket League, oh, but it helps me in all these different ways. I understand graphing or calculus, or I understand inverted properties or manipulating things in three-dimensional ways. I definitely think Rocket League helps players help orient their mind and build up this mental architecture that I think you wouldn't get anywhere else. Like, for example, someone might get by learning to play the violin or learning to speak a second language. I definitely think that learning the language of Rocket League is, and I can't prove that at the moment, but if we were to put some machines, to measure the brainwaves and the growth of what happens when people play Rocket League, I think it would be equally stimulating and exciting as it is to reading something or watching a movie and seeing that person's brain grow and develop from that experience. And I do think Rocket League can contribute to that, what they call the neural architecture. And so, for people like Modulo and everybody here who's in school, keep working on all of your I don't know, your tough classes out there. And we're going to be gaming back here soon. I'm not sure on the next dates of the top 8, but you can guarantee we're going to be back here streaming for you live. I want to thank everybody who helped us in the stream. Lego, Woozy. It sounds like Woozy, you're here. Trust, you're here. Go ahead and say hello here to the fans. How did your game go today, Woozy and Trust? And what was your favorite moment?
There was a lot of mistakes in our game that we did, like double commits. We're trying to work on that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I do feel like overall there was a lot of momentum, but going into the next round, like, how do you think you might play differently? You're going to work on, making some of the corrections, but what's a goal of yours? you're now top 8 out of 47 teams. I mean, how does that make you feel?
I think it makes me feel pretty good that I'm actually in top 8 and almost getting somewhere.
I mean, that's a pretty significant achievement. If I'm mistaken, would this be the quarterfinals? These would be the quarterfinals of the tournament. I think we're going into that. Right? Is that quarterfinals, semifinals?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is that Piggy? We got our co-caster back? Piggy back
Yeah,
from the
my
dead.
bad.
That's all right. Some people got to eat dinner, you know. Noodles ain't going to get any softer. I'll tell you what happens. Spaghetti's ready. It just gets cold. I feel ya. Last words here for the stream, anybody? Parting words for everybody.
It was just a great game all around, that varsity game. I only caught the end of the JV game. That seemed also pretty good.
Okay. So nice compliments there. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to catch you later.